Heartbeats here, and with the Napoleon movie releasing November 22nd, 2023, we have the Field Command mod 6.1 for Napoleon Total War. You can find the link to this mod in the description below. Details including 30 unit armies, an increase from the previous 20. Field Command allows players to field 30 units in online battles, taking 4v4s up to 50,000 men. Visuals update courtesy of the Cold Front, creator of the American Civil War mod. Brand new factions including the United States, Württemberg, Hanover, Piedmont, Sardinia, the Canadas, and the Confederation of the Rhine. So let's get down to the nuts and bolts of this mod. What do the units look like? What do the troops do? In Field Command 6.1, you do have the potential of bringing an entirely unique army where every unit is unique onto the battlefield. There is some variability because some of those units will be line infantry, some will be elite guard, some will just be simple skirmishers, and this is what that looks like. Here we have the 4 elite infantry that you can include in Napoleon's army, and yes, that includes the Old Guard, which were the last fighters to charge Wellington at the Battle of Waterloo. They consist of Napoleon's veterans who have been with him on either previous campaigns, previous battles, well respected, had been in his army a long time, and very likely survived many previous battles. So to be in Napoleon's Old Guard and part of his elite infantry was something to look up to. You have troops that would have accompanied Napoleon into Egypt early in his career, like these guys here with their funny, goofy-looking hats. Then you have the battalion and regiment of the Catalans, and this is not a history lesson, so I could not tell you exactly where they come from. Next to them, you have some generic conscripts. I think these guys would have accompanied Napoleon into Russia, as he got as many troops as he could together to do his invasion there in 1812. Next to the conscripts, you have something as simple as the National Guard, and what's unique about all of these units is you can bring no more than 2 or 3 of each unit into battle other than the generic line infantry. So you can stack as much generic line infantry together as you want, and you can't bring any more than 1 or 2 elite units, 1 or 2 National Guard, 1 or 2 conscripts, hence how you get such unique battles in Field Command 6.1. So let's jump over to the cavalry, and you will see the same amount of variety in the cavalry. Like here, the cuirassiers, heavy cavalry with breastplates on them and their little fuzzy hats. I thought they were spikes at first, and they're not. They're little, tiny little plumes at the top of the head. Moving on, next to them, we have the Hussars, which are light cavalry, again, an entirely unique unit. Then on to Napoleon's elite dragoons, and they have some of the coolest outfits I've seen on this mod. They have the leopard print helmets, little stars on the horses' saddles, as well as, I can't tell, maybe they're chest plates and a sash, breastplates and a sash, I can't quite tell. Either way, they're great cavalry to use, and they look amazing. Single unit of Napoleon's army here with this mod. Here we have the Lancer cavalry charging a unit of general's staff or general's bodyguard, and you can see a few drop immediately. I assume that's with the Lancer cavalry on impact. They're great for an initial charge. One thing that impresses me the most about Field Command 6.1 is the impact of the bullets and the artillery. There's another variety of artillery you can use, 3-pound, 6-pound, 10-pound, 7-pound, 12-pound cannons, all the way up to the Grand Battery. And if you get the Grand Battery planted right in front of a unit of infantry with canister shot, they will open up and tear down the ranks of whatever in front of them. So to pull a quote from the Field Command download page, bullets do not care about the reputation of their target. What that means is bullets will go through multiple ranks of people, like you see with the cannons here, instead of just hitting the first 2 or 3 people in the front layer of the formation. And since everybody in this time period fought with similar technology of smoothbore muskets, that makes generalship strategy, outflanking your opponent, getting behind them, getting 2 units on one, and overpowering your opponent much more important than just having a unit with high stats facing a unit with lower stats. That is all I have today for this brief introduction to the Field Command 6.1 mod for Napoleon Total War. Sit around, watch the rest of this battle, and enjoy.
A glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.